Sabikui Bisco Volume 3 Review. Volume 2 of Sabikui Bisco saw our heroes face off against the legendary boss Kelshinha, who stole Bisco's stomach, and therefore immortality, and caused chaos across the holy land of Shimane. Can things get any crazier than that in Volume 3? Let's find out. As we reunite with Bisco and Milo, we find them along with traveling merchant Tyrell heading to the Mushroom Keeper's home, where they can take a well-deserved break. Unfortunately, fate has other ideas in store for the trio, and not long after they got stuck into a welcome party. The town is attacked by a mysterious red-haired gentleman called Apollo. Apollo wields a mysterious power that can make skyscrapers, and buildings from modern-day Japan appears from thin air. His goal is to restore Japan to how it was in the year 2028 before the Rust Wind changed the world into what it is currently. But Apollo has no place for Bisco or the rest of humanity in his restoration plans, and he's come to wipe them out once and for all. Our heroes put up a united front, and under the power of mushrooms is no match for the buildings and robots sporting out from Apollo's attack. They manage to chase him off for a short time, but during the fight, Tyrell ends up being possessed by a mysterious being called Hope, who knows all about Apollo but promises they will want to save current day humanity from his plans. Bisco decides to hope for must be an evil spirit and vows to get Tyrell exorcised. But first, they have to head back to Himihama Prefecture. Back in Himihama, Pablo and Jabi are leading the charge against Apollo's army of buildings and futuristic technology. No matter how powerful their attacks or strategic their fight, the group is barely holding off the enemy, and it soon becomes clear that the only way to protect Imihama and the rest of Japan is to head to Apollo's home base in the Tokyo crater. Together with Bisco and Milo, perhaps they will be able to defeat their powerful foe, and what price will be paid to achieve victory. If the idea of skyscrapers and mystical ways to return to Japan to the way it's what in 2028 sounds ridiculous to you, well it is. I spent most of my time with this volume feeling that it had gone completely off the rails. But when you think about what we've seen from Sabikui Bisco so far, it's really that far-fetched. The origin of the Rusty Wind, Bisco's immortality, and plenty of other aspects are just as out there. And to the other Shinji Kokobo's credit, they have managed to tie the plot together quite well there. To a degree, you have to switch your brain off and not think about anything so deeply. But Apollo's story certainly hasn't come out of nowhere. It's always been clear to readers that whatever caused the Rusty Wind hasn't just because of the defensive weapon, Tatsujin. Surely there was more to that story, and there was. Apollo and Hope's stories are both quite interesting, although I will say that Apollo has generic villain vibes for most of this book. As always, what grips the reader and makes the series so much fun is the interactions between the characters. Bisco and Miller are as close as ever, and with Jabi and Pablo playing much bigger roles in the story than they did in Volume 2, no matter who your favorite character is. There's a lot to enjoy here. As always, the dialogue is snappy and sure to bring a smile to your face as you would watch Bisco and Miller bicker, while Pablo attempt to win Bisco's affection. Rather than the story watching over their actions is what makes Sabikui Bisco such an engaging series, and that's going to be important going forward. In the afterwards of this volume, Kokobo admits that their original intentions are for the series to be a trilogy. However, the series has continued in Japan for 4 to 5 volumes, so there's still a lot of content to come. I finished Volume 3 thinking it would be being a perfect end to the series, much like I thought in Volume 1, but the setup for Volume 4 is intriguing, and certainly makes me eager to carry on with it. I just hope that the author can believe books and as entertaining as they have been. 3 have been, now their original plans are used up. Sabikui Bisco Volume 3 comes to the West thanks to Young Press and has been translated by Jake Humphrey. As with the previous releases, this book reads well with no issues to note. Volume 4 of the series is already available with number 5 set to fall in July. Overall, Sabikui Bisco Volume 3 brings the story so far to a strong conclusion, while the content of this arc has gotten somewhat silly. Readers will still enjoy watching Bisco and Miller rampage and cause other chaos while doing their best to protect our country to call home. A review copy from Yan Press was applied by Time Book Distributors UK, 8 out of 10.